How you guys doing tonight? You good?
Yeah.
So my name is Zee The Entertainer, and I recently stopped drinking at work. It was about 5 minutes before I knocked off today, after my last beer. So the reason why I stopped wasn't, because the security was chasing me out. It was because alcohol messes with the way I perceive things. Like there was this one time we were having a theme day at work, pajama theme day, so people came dressed in pajamas. And I couldn't help but sit there in my highly inebriated state thinking, what are all these people doing here in my bedroom? And who's first in the shower? Because I need to get to work. So I really stopped that. But I really love performing here at Sooffah. You guys are an awesome audience. Like it's always the best audience. It's unlike comedy clubs where you've got hecklers in the audience that scream random stuff while the comedians are on stage working. Those people don't understand the concept of a comedy show. They think it's like a bring and bribe where you bring your own jokes. They're expecting everyone to come on stage, we open a big box and oh, what jokes did you bring? Oh, your mama jokes? Oh, knock jokes? Oh, wow, there's even a speech by Jacob Zuma. You guys are awesome. Give yourselves a round of applause. You're also a very lovely looking audience as well. I see some of you are looking very suave and dapper, look like you were attacked by a gang of gay people. They didn't even cause you physical harm, they just forced a makeover on you. They just came up in a dark alley and said, stop right there. Or maybe you're like myself when you were arrested by the fashion police and sentenced to life in awesome. It's nice to see all the ladies out tonight. Welcome. Now I don't feel so bad about... What's that? Oh. Now I don't feel so bad about spraying a whole can of Axe on my clothes. That's good. My jokes sound a lot better when I whisper them. Want to come closer? So I see Valentine's Day went well this year. That's very good. Because I checked the newspapers the morning after, and there was no obituaries. So that's a good sign. We're going in the right direction. That's great. Because if things continue the way it was last year, like Cardi's is gonna end up sending security warnings the night before Valentine's Day. You'll be watching the news and they'll be like, and that wraps up our sports report. And a message from our sponsor: all celebrity couples, please safely secure all firearms and metal prosthetics on the night before this, our most romantic day of the year. Thank you very much. So I gotta say though, it's a lot of fun being a comedian. We get to perform in different venues, we travel. It's a lot of fun. But there's one complaint that I have though, because every time you tell someone that you're a comedian, the first thing they always say to you is, "Tell me a joke." That's really irritating. You don't understand. It puts us under so much pressure. You don't do that to other people. When you meet a cop, you don't say, "Arrest me." Or if you meet a boxer, you don't say, "Knock me out." Or you meet an employee from SARS, you don't say, "Make me broke." Or if you meet a prostitute, what? I had this one, I had it, prostitute. Okay, anyway, it doesn't matter. So I'm a big fan of technology. I'm very excited to be alive in this day and age, especially with cell phones. You've got touch screens, you've got HD cameras, you've got internet and all that stuff. It's just awesome. Those of you who've been using prepaid for a while, you will know that like back in the day, oh, just me? Okay. So you will know that back in the day, when you check your airtime balance, it would just be like one line, right? Like, airtime balance remaining 12 Rand. Just me again, okay? So it would just show you one line of airtime remaining. But these days it's a whole like grocery list of things. It's airtime, it's cell seat to cell seat minutes, it's SMS bundles, it's data. I wouldn't be surprised with the next advancements that you check your airtime balance and a video of Rob Van Dam, the weather guy, comes on. And it's like, over here in the airtime balance, we have a very sunny 74 Rand airtime remaining. And as we move over to the Celsius minisphere, we have a partly cloudy 12 minutes remaining. And as we move over to the equatorial region, in the SMS bundle region, we have a very cloudy 2 SMSs remaining. But as we move over here to the data balance, it looks like our user has just recharged, Bob. We have a very sunny 2 gigabytes data remaining. I'm Derek Van Dam, and that's your airtime report. So just one last thing about myself. I also love watching educational television, things like National Geographic, Animal Planet, where you can learn facts about nature and all that stuff. I don't know, how many of you know out there that ants can lift up to 10 times their own body weight? Did you guys know that? 10 times their own body weight. Now, I like to, think out the box with things. I start wondering, what if human beings could do that? 10 times their own body weight, right? Can you imagine how strong fat people would be? I mean, fat people would be like superheroes, right? Fat people would be like across the world, fat people would be wiping their ass with Men's Health magazines, right? You'll see a fat guy with a fat tire, he's just dragging his own car, looking for a super quick, just walking around. It would be a different world. I mean, like McDonald's become an illegal steroid. You can't just cheat your way to being fat like that. It's not fair, So people will be selling Happy Meals out of trench coats. People will be at home rolling chicken foldovers like it's a joint. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my time. My name is Zee The Entertainer.